Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hey, Claire, how are you doing? Yeah, we're finishing the bit of Science LF up right now that we still have left. And because last time we got cut short a bit.
Sorry.
Yeah, there was a bit miscommunication. But yeah, apparently we have like a few minutes, 20 minutes or so left. Who knows? Shinako is on a rampage. Damn, I have 4 first aid kits. And how many fucking toolkits? Wait a second. What I find interesting is though, in hindsight, oh yeah, I should definitely get roll off again. I am very surprised that people keep saying the melee combat in this game is weird because, like, yeah, this is good melee. Like, it's more interesting to know that melee combat in a lot of games, even if it makes sense, apparently is kind of hard to do depending on what you're aiming for. And that's like a whole thing, you know? Could increase the sanity, actually. It's not bad. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Have a bit more sanity.
More focused attacks.
Exactly. Because, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I would say, if you're making a single player game, it's probably generally more easy to have, how's it called? To actually have stuff that works.
Yes.
Melee that works. I want to say melee that works. The thing is just, because like, but I know that melee combat is apparently just always pretty janky if you're not single player and really, really focused on it. Because I actually learned today how melee is programmed in Left 4 Dead 2, and it's a shit show. Oh my god. Okay, then let's do this, I would say. And Shinako the other world, what will she do? Get to her girlfriend, I would say. Okay, so no boss fight here. Okay. Actually, I should take the kitchen knife over the sickle. That's better. But yeah, we're in the other world now. Okay, it is very hilarious how fast we are back to back just with the shrines right now. Okay, bandages, I can take that. Okay, is something else in this area?
Honors mostly.
I still look around because if there isn't an antique comb or anything, I'm like, could have upgraded health instead. No. Yeah, she's here.
Oh.
Honestly, Yeah. That's where the boss was, so... Oh! Yeah, obviously.
まさかまだ生き残っていようとは。
お姉ちゃんは所詮は向こう側の人間。
Yeah.
私の気持ちなんてわからない。
落ち着いて。あなたがどうしてここにいるかわかる？
わからない。
She's just angry. Yeah.
もう嫌。辛い。気持ち悪い。帰りたい。
それは何の？あなたいつから飲んでるの？
Yeah.
そんなに飲んで大丈夫なの？
全然大丈夫だよ。
Oh yeah. Like, the thing... Shinako is fucked.
飲むのをやめて。
So the pills are not good. How many of those things have you been popping? Not... Okay, actually quite a lot, like 20 or 30 over the course of the run. Whoopsie.
I mean, Shu said it's like traditional medicine. Traditional
Yeah.
medicine, and you know, they can also build up lots of fats.
Yeah, that's fair. That's basically in one day. Yeah.
根源。
I love how it recontextualizes the basic healing item.
Also a lot of sugar. You ate chocolate.
Shinako is just like a fucking... It's on a fucking wild ride. I mean, even her sister who like supported a lot of bad shit is just like, maybe don't?
I want you to die from your other half, but
Yeah.
お前は私のすべてを奪った。
Chinako is self-destructive, now that you think about it, yeah.
ザクコもリンコもシュウも奪い、お父さんもお母さんも。 私を返せ。奪ったすべてを返せ。
Ah.
F.
絶対に認めない。ひな子を渡したりなんかしない。
Oh.
私は消えない。
Look at some drugs. Yeah.
消されたりしない。 お前が
You know that a kind of depersonalization reminds me even more of Higurashi?
Yeah.
You have infinite pills.
Fuck you. And her name is...
Hit her? Oh, run.
Ah.
Go in there. Just attack.
Yeah. I think that was it. There we go. Yeah, I got like 3 in health, so that was fine. Yay! That was it?
The power of drugs.
It was actually the power of... the power of a drug addict.
やだ私がこんなところもこんな奴らも全てぶち壊してやる
Uh, dun 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 dun.
There's something on the ground.
Yay, more red capsules. I do think I just resetted everything, but also I think...
Or maybe we went on a drug-induced rampage.
Yeah. Like, what the first of all, what are those capsules? What did, Uh-huh. So the town is not,
ちょっとどうしたのよ
that,
See? Drug-induced rampage.
yeah. God, so Shinako was fucking, so she did something back there. Oh, she's back here.
するなら容赦しない私たちに誰も構うんじゃねえ
Oh, this one is bloody. No.
どういうことあなた大丈夫
いくらなんでもやりすぎだ。
You know, it's kind of funny how in this last fucking segment,
待ってくれ。
Shinako gets recontextualized hard.
私がひなこなぜだどうしてお前の心を分かってやれたと思っていたのに
Yeah, I think I know what happened. She probably went insane after the marriage. And Foxmask, the guy who she married, was actually probably just what the fuck is going on? You know what? Yes and no.
Technically, Minako is the one that brought it upon herself.
Yeah. Like, here's the thing. Minako is cope. Like, her whole point of existence is to say, you know, to get an easy way out of a really, really shitty situation. Shinako has no idea what she is supposed to do. She is just rampaging. Oh yeah, I think there's definitely more going on, but also I can totally see how on the next playthroughs this will still switch more in the favor of Shinako. I mean, did she fucking kill all her friends? That's a good question.
Okay.
What do you mean with that?
What you just said?
That could actually be the case. Also, it's so funny how people say, oh, you just swing a pipe a lot of times. Yeah, that's the point. There is a message between Shinako swinging a pipe wildly, trying to defend herself against all the injustices around her. I still sympathize with her, though. It's like, I know that she is a destructive force, but the thing is, Minako is worse overall. Like, yeah. Like, Minako is... That's the irony. Minako is the easy way out. She destroys everything and moves on. That is, to a degree, clean. But... I do not think Minako is good because... like, unless in, like, playthrough 3 or so, it turns out Shinako also turns into a monster, which I doubt is the case. That's the thing. Minako has a lot of things in quote-unquote in her favor. Well, she seems slightly less fucked.
ひなこ本当にごめん俺が間違ってた俺はただでもこんなに聞くなんて
やめろ友達の声で話しかけるな
Maybe Shu fucked up dosage or something.
Oh yeah, oh god, I mean, he kinda mixed these for her. He mixed the wrong herb in. And she went completely bonkers.
Could be.
Oh god.
Both cope unhealthily in the end. But then again, how old is she? 15?
I mean, but then, you know, keep in mind, yeah, she is 15 or so.
Yeah, you know that I'm holding right now, do you?
Sorry.
Thank you.
I shut my mouth.
But both are unhealthy, but then if you think like 15-year-old, patriarchal society, completely broken.
Yeah.
What? She didn't have many options then. It's like submit and go slowly insane or become a drug addict. That's how it looks like right now.
I mean, that's one thing, but also keep in mind, I think there was this one part where they were talking about a certain plant that sometimes grows somewhere. I feel like
And it has psychogenic properties.
yeah, and I feel Shu
Or psychedelic.
I think Shu mistook it for something else and whoops.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. That actually makes it much more like, okay, why are I talking about that? Shu put her on drugs, and she went insane. Yeah, no wonder that this... So we're literally playing a drug addict, which is so... Holy shit, Silent Hill F is good. Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I thought like, like yeah, that's the plant drug from Silent Hill 1. That's a good connection. So basically, Silent Hill F happened. That's the thing I love. It basically sets up that there is a connected universe.
少しの
There's a lot of stuff that overlaps,
辛抱だ
but also yes, but Silent Hill can also happen due to fuck up. This is such a good sequel. Fuck.
Oh look, there's the siren.
Yeah. I love that Ryokushi really gives the Silent Hill series a lot more layers with these connections. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop.
And an ambulance probably.
Oh, that, yeah.
Somewhat like both.
邪魔をするな私たちの邪魔をするな
Yeah, you know what? That actually makes sense. If the beginning was the like Hinako was undecided, and then Shu gave her one hell of a drug, which we take one pill. Oh boy, that's what Ryokishi and Neopods cooked hard. Fuck. That's an.
Song is good. Yeah.
眼に映る男女のまま愛をしなしいまだに惑う身をぞ恨むる
Yeah. Guilty yet satisfied. Yeah. It's like, fuck. I mean, it's also political.
米川により県警本部県道8号線にて当該事案の被疑者と思わしき女性に襲われた男性2名のうち1名は現在心肺停止の状態。
田村町一より県警本部一部被害者に使用された包丁ですが敷地内からは発見できず被疑者は現在もこれを所持している可能性が高いと思われます。どうぞ。
県警本部から各局女性被疑者は20代です。花嫁装束 身長は160センチメートル少々。常吉神宮より逃走中。凶器を所持している可能性が極めて高い。各局はくれぐれも慎重に対応されたし。
Yeah, she's in her 20s.
被疑者は赤と白のカプセル状の薬のようなものを
And
犯
this
行時に断続的
to
に
this time,
服用してい
yeah.
たとのことです。
県警本部より神楽町1。それは式場内で発見された正体不明のカプセル薬と同一のものか。どうぞ。
神楽町1から県警本部。被疑者が服用する際に口から戻したカプセル薬。
So, when she was 15, when this all started, she holed up 5 years before the breakdown.
Yep. On the supernatural drug. You see what I mean about Shinako is a bit more now? She's mentally stagnant. Yeah, I mean, yes, but also like, keep in mind, Shinako is what she cannot lose. Okay? And the thing is that to a degree, probably because the capsules backfired, because like Shu definitely wanted to help her become. Like, that's the thing. Shinako was supposed to be killed. But also, Shinako is the embodiment of resistance. Yeah. Actually, Shu really fucked up and gave her the supernatural drug. Yeah, doesn't want to lose Shinako. But she always thought Shinako could... Yeah, that's the thing. Minako thinks she can also contain Shinako. But, well, I mean, Shu fucked up. Because the thing is, Minako, you can't... I think that's the thing. Shinako cannot be contained. She suppresses her, and she doesn't want to lose her because... The thing is, as we know in the themes...
Probably the thing that keeps her sane.
What?
Probably the thing that keeps her sane in the first place.
Not only that, you know what the thing is? Hinako itself, as a character, is rebellious. She despises fundamentally the patriarchal system she lives in. And Minako, to a degree, was the part that wanted to just end the problems. And to be fair, she did find someone that might have, again, be the best thing you could have had in the 60s in Japan. The problem is, though, again, she could never kill off Shinako. And Shinako is something that cannot live in that system. She would destroy it. Literally. So she does it. So no, you know what? Shinako did nothing wrong. Shu fucked up, but Shinako did nothing wrong. She's absolutely valid in her actions right now.
Well, except the psychedelic episode at the end. I guess that was maybe a bit of an overreaction.
Yeah. Honestly, the moment Shinako realizes she despises marriage. I know. She can't fully kill it off because like but I'm going to say this. If this game has roughly 5 playthroughs, Minako will die. Because the thing is, Minako is the most unhealthy thing she could be. Yes, Shinako is basically pushing her to absolute, I'm making this a bit down. Shinako is basically pushed to the limit and just breaks. The thing is just Minako cannot be happy, period. Because what she represents, the
assimilation, basically.
Yeah, she represents assimilation. The thing is, it's assimilation on the basis of a relationship. And yes, people want relationships. But the thing Minako fundamentally stands for is a fundamentally unjust and broken relationship that Shinako could never accept. Either one dies or the other. And the thing is, the longer this struggle goes, the more Shinako will probably realize she does not need marriage to have relationships. Minako can only die. Because the acceptance of the patriarchy is something that can be overcome. No, it is growth through assimilation. The thing is, Shinako... Claire, you're overlooking that. You're overlooking something here. Those are the both things at the beginning. The thing is, though, Shinako... the thing about Minako is stagnation. Yes, she grows... she grows over herself, that she is, that is her stagnant individuality self. But after that, nothing else. She becomes a monster. Period. Minako is the end. Shinako just needs to start believing in what she wants, and then she can grow over everyone else because she is stronger. We're just in the beginning, we're only seeing the stagnant version. Okay.
That's at least your interpretation.
At least what I'm reading, and considering...
I would agree with that. Shinako hadn't had the chance really to grow up or walk any paths, but if the circumstances are right, I think she can.
That's why I would disagree with you. I do not think Shinako wants to live in the past. Shinako rejects marriage, and she doesn't have an idea of the future.
The 60s definition of womanhood, basically.
Yeah. So she flees to the one point where she still feels she has freedom. Yeah, that is a big problem. Choose drugging. Okay.
That upgrades non-puzzle document and journal information, certain key items, and obtained Omamori. Nice.
And have the chance to fulfill specific conditions to unlock new endings. I hope I'm not missing any of them.
You will also be able to play on hard difficulty setting Lost in the Fog. What?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Yeah, the thing is just that I do think Shinako definitely just needs to learn to believe in herself. That's it. Mm-hmm. Coming home to roost, drowned in the bottomless pit of self. Okay, what?
Second, read.
Didn't take the red capsules, purified the sacred sword, or didn't obtain it. Obtained the Agora no Hote-sama. Okay, so no red capsules. Mm-hmm. 2 different full endings. I get the UFO ending, yeah. Okay, so basically we have to now make one without taking red capsules. Obviously. Like, the first one is the drug ending. She's just, whoops, going bananas. So, I am...
I wonder if you can do 2 at the same time. I guess
don't
not,
know.
because
No.
the one is obtain or the other one is purify or didn't obtain.
Yeah, except UFO. So, purified the sacred sword. I'm like, okay. I made some screenshots because I think we're gonna work off those. Yeah. Ah. Lost in the Fog is now a new unlock. I don't know if I want to do that though for the next one, because frankly, since we're now going to do the other endings, and apparently New Game Plus is like, I would say we're making it so that the next 2 runs are on story, because
there's no difficulty requirement.
There's no difficulty requirement. This is complete 2 different full endings, and I feel like this one is probably do it on at least hard. And the thing is, considering that we need to purify a certain sword, I do feel like that is something that becomes a permanent unlock. And then we can go to Lost on the Fog. Both worlds are otherworldly. Yeah, that's definitely a good twist. They're just both wrong. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting going for that. But hey, that was Silent Hill F, the first run. Damn. Yeah, that is already fucking goatee. I'm sorry. I'm going to hammer through the other playthroughs next times. I mean, this is just how I... by the way, if you're wondering, why don't you go to the higher difficulties? It's the same as I do when I play Resident Evil. I also do professional runs after I unlocked everything else, because it just makes no sense. And who starts to invade because while forgetting her challenge note? Yeah. Yeah. It's... oh god. You know what I love? I just love that the last ending recontextualizes so fucking much. It's like, yeah, the red capsules are not good. Do not take them. Period. Shinako forgot. She really forgot. Yeah. So yeah, I'm very interested where that goes. Fuck. Honestly, this playthrough alone is 10 out of 10 because let me just be clear here. Stuff that this game does right is, first of all, and I cannot praise this enough. This is a game that uses achievements perfectly. Again, this isn't the debate I had fought over a decade since I'm together with Begonia. But the fact that we think most achievements are worthless. They're just dumb busy work to say, oh, you did it. You know, when the best thing is they're just a checklist. Like Bloodborne, for example. Bloodborne has good achievement lists. But this... yeah, you have some fun ones like a federal offense, open the Igarashi residence mailbox. Also, by the way, the achievements are beautiful. There is so much work in it. And I like that they did... thankful to be here, complete the game with action difficulty set to story.
Or higher.
Or you know, that you have the puzzle master complete the game with puzzle difficulty set to Lost in the Fog. Honestly, just play on Lost in the Fog. The puzzles aren't that hard.
You can brute force most of them.
Yeah, you can brute force most of them. What's like, the rest is like, you get the path of self-preservation, I refuse, and the path of exaltation, I accept, which you kind of get one after another. It's like, and then coming home to roost, drown in the bottomless pit of self-doubt. It's like, oh. By the way. So since Hinako is going home, is this Silent Hill Homecoming? That's, I think, yeah, I got those. Also, Plucked Wings, anything for you. Parting on good terms. Good terms? No, I'm here to burn bridges. That's just so... Also, Solar and Lunar Eclipse. 2 portals open, doors to a secret world. This is so well done, in my opinion. Like, that's part 1. Secondly, the combat is so good. Because, yeah, you'd think, you know, oh, it's just, you know, every world has their own combat mechanics. But again, similar to how the achievements support everything, the combat is a reflection of the game's metaphors. Shinako is fragile. She doesn't have the means, and especially she doesn't have the abilities to fight against everything consistently, and she's fragile, so her weapons break. Minako is set on surviving, so her weapons are stable, but she can't she can't kill her childhood memories, until she gives herself up and actually gains the ability to kill off her childhood memories. This is... I cannot can you begin how good that is? And yeah, then the last part, because Shinako completely breaks, guess what? She suddenly gains literally God mode. She can pop pills, her weapon doesn't break anymore because she is determined into something. And, you know, and she can just whack on everything. She also becomes a distraction. That's the interesting thing. Minako is a monster that destroys so much. But Shinako is then just going, it's just going full... It's just going full drug mode and just has a crash out and just obliterates everything, because at that point she is simply able to overcome doubt by just giving no shit anymore. Yeah, she kills people. They're both becoming monsters, but that's the thing. That's the thing why I'm like, I am so looking forward to next runs, because it's literally, don't take the red capsules, purified the sacred sword, and I think Agura no Hote-sama, I don't know which one that was, but like...
That looks like the Minako ending.
That already sounds like she gets a lot stronger.
I'm saying it looks like the Minako wins.
Why do you think that's the Minako?
Because of the sacred sword?
Really?
Just my interpretation. I could be wrong there.
We'll see. We'll see. We will start this tomorrow. God, is that game good. Yeah, Ryukushi really knocked it out of the park. Oh my god. Not only Ryukushi. Ryukushi just gave them like basically a perfect Silent Hill story with like one hell of a good callback to Silent Hill 1. It's like, that's the thing. I do think most people never actually played Silent Hill 1 and don't know that Silent Hill 1 and 3 are actually very much in the occult did it with drugs and shit.
I mean, how many people have played through it? We have the achievement for that. On any difficulty. 30%.
Yeah.
You've been playing how many sessions per week?
I think I did, I would say 4, but this one was 5 because the last time we had just had a bit of a problem.
Yeah, but roughly 4. And so many people haven't even finished it.
Yeah, I'm not even playing for long stretches of time. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to ending 2. I already screenshotted the conditions. Just so, yeah, I get why Minako was angry, because Shinako, that's the thing. Shinako
hasn't a way to grow up in the system she's living in, at least for now.
I think it's more important to say Shinako, as of now, the way she behaves in playthrough 1 is the fact that she, as you said, she doesn't, I think that's more fair to say, she doesn't see a way to be herself in that system. So this is why she just got stuck. And this is why I would say, yeah, and Minako can't win because the moment Shinako sees a way out. By the way, I really wish Shinako would get a Bancho outfit. That would actually fit her a lot. Anyway, so yeah, Silent Hill F. We're going to go into the second playthrough tomorrow. So yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that Shinako is stuck being 15, because Minako is essentially, this life is over now, here is eternal marriage.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was saying, and this is what we're probably finding, because Minako, as you said, she expects Shinako to have an alternate future path for her, but Shinako doesn't have it because, let's just be real here, we're talking in the 2020s about this. I think 15 is when the marriage offer was made. That actually makes, that makes the most sense. But also, like, I do think, as you need to keep in mind, the world she is stuck in, Ibisugaoka, is like, the thing is, Minako, I think, doesn't want to offer herself up, but also considering this is the only thing she can see going forward, because
It's the best way she found.
I mean, literally, considering her family sucks, her village sucks, the whole society sucks, everyone expects her to just marry away and be happy, and then literally one guy she saved, and it's like... that's what I want to say, Claire. She does not want to just marry away. The thing is just... because the way the society is that she lives in, Shinako doesn't have a vision of the future because the society doesn't give her one. Like, keep in mind, the only one she can really talk to, like, her friend group is autistic, a girl that basically just lets her feel inadequate all the fucking time, and basically tells her to just stop fucking around. Like, even if, and this is probably pretty clear, Rinko probably doesn't feel like that. She gives off the vibe still, because she is just the average woman of that time. And her best friend, who, and let's just be real here, Shu, holy shit did you fuck up. Because Shu gives her... Yeah, that is fair. And like, the thing is, to a degree, the marriage offer she got is, from what I gather, still like from someone who likes her. Who would definitely give her like one hell of a way out. And that is still something I think that she could do on her own to a degree. Like, this is an offer.
If she wanted that.
Yeah. And I do think considering she's 20, she had 5 years to brood over that. I do think Minako actually just took that in the end because she didn't see any other option, and the option she could take was good. Problem is, again, Shinako, and just to make this clear, has no option because her parents don't provide her with anything. Yeah, that's also a big thing. Yeah, it's like she but also,
Why? Makes still no sense.
that's the thing. Rinko is kind of also brain poisoned by the society.
Yeah, I know.
And the thing is, also, which is also because basically just get out of my way already. You know, she wants to just hang out with Shu. Shu wants to hang out with her, and then they're like, yeah, I just hang out with that one girl that is basically getting married off to someone else, and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Which is,
And the answer is nothing.
What?
And the answer is nothing.
The answer is nothing. Rinko, if you really take a step back, you're still weird about this. Because nothing changed. Yeah. But also, that's another thing where I would say Shu failed twice. Like, first of all, yes, he gave her the wrong drugs. So, yeah, cool, we shouldn't use those drugs for the next playthrough. Mm-hmm. But that's another crucial thing I want to point out here. Why the fuck did he make the drugs in the first place?
Because she was in pain.
Stop. Here's the thing. Shu's an ass girl. You deserve better than this. Hey, no, you know what?
I don't think she wants him in that way.
She really likes him. I do think Shu is not a bad person. Shu is just the worst, but because he is very short-sighted. As in, here's the thing. He'd be better than her relying on conventional painkillers. Yeah, but that's another thing, Claire. Shu never stopped for 1 fucking second and thought, hey, so why does Hinako keep having those headaches that...
Well, he wrote it's a family, basically.
What?
He wrote it's a family, basically.
Yeah, But like
he knew that was the problem.
yeah, and the thing is, he basically was like, oh yeah, she has it because of stress. So his logical conclusion is, I'm just giving her better drugs I make myself, instead of just talking to her.
Well, he did that kind of a bit.
Yeah. But no. The thing is,
But then again,
Shu-
at that time he was also 15. What can he really?
I mean, listen, he did it still for 5 more years.
That's
but
true.
Let me be clear here. Shu doesn't talk to her. Shu basically just lets her talk and drugs her. He, like, that's the thing. He talks to her, but he never gives her a way out. So
he
basically,
obviously can't.
Hinako is stuck in a loop.
Still, he can't.
Why not?
Why? What? How?
I mean, you know,
No, he's 15 at the time.
Oh, yeah,
and then
I
he
know.
gets older, and she's already engaged to someone else. I don't think he.
I mean, he could have literally said her, don't marry, we can all just stay a friend group at least and fuck the elders.
I don't think he's planning on doing that.
That's the thing, I know that he doesn't because he himself can't think of that. And he literally thinks, just listening to her and giving her drugs is enough. So Hinako's cycle is, she needs someone to talk to and crucially,
Goes to him.
so she crucially needs someone to show her a way. Shu doesn't show her a way. Shu gives her drugs. Hinako needs someone to talk to. Like, you know what? I don't think he is engaged, is he? No, he's not. He's like, that's the funny thing. Shu is even more inept than the rest of the friend group. Rinko doesn't fucking realize for 1 second that Hinako, you just need someone to help her out. You know, even if it's just telling her, hey, I will still be there no matter what happens, even if you marry, that would have been enough. And the other girl can't.
That's the problem because technically Minako is more successful because she's marrying a rich guy, so I guess she has problems there.
Yeah, honestly, coward is a good description. He is cowardly to do things. Rinko is too self fucked up to do stuff, and what is her other name? She just dies in the beginning, so I just forget her all the time.
Oh, I've forgotten her, but she's basically also pretty fucked because
I mean, she's autistic and
lives in the 60s.
Autistic 60 countryside, and even then the Sakuko, yeah. But at least on her and the you know, that's the thing. You know what the irony is? She's very busy channeling the local gods. You keep doing that, girl. Do you like
Parents need to be told by the hospital to just be nice to her.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Sakuko's problems might just actually change because, like, literal people with authority just told the parents, listen, what your child has is normal. Just don't be a piece of shit about it. You're just making it worse. That, and you don't, and I think a lot of people underestimate how much the word of, like, quote-unquote people with expertise counts for some people. So I do think Sakuko might have actually had a way out. Might. And even then, probably a lot of people are like, yeah, she takes over the shrine and communicates with the local gods. Who cares? Anyway, and all without the power of drugs. Yeah! By the way, can we just point out how fucking, how feminist this game actually is, that they just spell out, nope, that girl is autistic, it's normal. Considering how many times autism is just ascribed to boys. And this is like, it's a very normal thing. Like, even then, when everything is described about Sakuko, I'm like, girl's just probably a bit neurodivergent. Then the game is like, yep, she's neurodivergent. I'm like, that's it? Honestly, a few decades later, she would have... If this was set in the 2020s, she probably would have just had a girlfriend. And equally weird. Anyway. So yeah, tomorrow second run starts. And we're not popping pills, I would say.
New game, Plus.
New Game
cold
Plus.
turkey.
No more pills. But yeah, I do think Chinako is actually just someone, I would say, that is just driven to the brink because of the society she lives in and the fact that her friend group is kind of useless. Let's just be real here. Her friend group is pretty useless. So I get why Minako is angry because
They could supply the mafia or cult, though.
fair point. But like, this is probably also why I can see that Minako is to a degree in that in the first playthrough kind of justified, and you know, because she actually has a way out. Because well, Fox husband is just like, listen, I'm taking care of you, no worries. It's the problem goes away, and she's like, yeah, fair, that's actually a good option. Anyway, yeah. Okay, question. It's less than an hour. I don't think we will do something else today. I don't even know what we could do today.
So we're going to sleep early today.
Today we're going to sleep early, yes. No worries. And as said before, tomorrow is Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill F, the second run. Silent Hill 2.2. You shall not swallow pills.
I think cold turkey is better.
And she goes to Chinako, what's your future plan? Chinako's like, what the fuck are you? It's like, oh fuck you, little shit. It's supposed to shoot forever.
They could do that.
They could actually do that if she wanted to, but she doesn't. Yeah. It is definitely pretty fucked up, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, this game is... I'm sorry. Again, I think I need to reiterate it. I do not think there's any game on the same level this year. Simply to the raw point that, again, every single part of the design feeds back into the narrative. That is an achievement that I do not think a lot of people will grasp how coherent this experience actually is. And Minako is like a kid showing up to a group project show and finding her partner claims the dog ate her homework. It's not wrong, yeah. But also, like, you need to keep in mind, her partner claims the dog ate her homework while being basically high on super Ritalin. So it's not good.
I don't think Ritalin is that...
I didn't want to say cocaine because it is some form of medicine. Or, you know, super ibuprofen. She's just chugging super ibuprofen.
Also not, no.
It's kind of dragging her, though.
It's a psychedelic effect.
Okay, what normal drug has a psychedelic effect?
Define normal drug.
Okay, you know what? She's eating magic mushrooms.
Mushrooms work differently.
Yeah, it's probably more LSD. I mean, yeah LSD. Yeah. So basically, it's like the dog ate it and she's on LSD, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
She's basically microdosing some form of some drug similar to LSD, basically.
Yeah, I mean, let's just be real here. Considering this is implied to be the same thing, even though this is, by the way, definitely more on the Silent Hill 2 side, on like thematics or so, I do love that they still keep the whole, there is a realistic explanation for it. And also, you know, tying it back to Silent Hill 1 that, yeah, this is a supernatural drug. By accident. Again, this is already a fucking masterpiece. Sorry. I do not think any game comes close to it. And I know you can say, oh, but what about Silksong cannot be this good. It can't. Because Silksong wants to be a combat game.
Gameplay-wise, it can probably beat Silent Hill. No questions asked. But as a work of art, I don't think it will say as much. But I will not be surprised when people are done with Silksong and tell me there's actually this...
I mean, no, Silksong has topics that feed back into its gameplay. It's not, you know, every single part of the gameplay feeds back into its narrative.
Yeah, that's not what I was getting at, but yes.
Sorry. So yeah, that's the thing. I know this is a word that a lot of people, go to loads of supernatural drugs and all the local gods are fighting it off on her head. Oh no. I mean, it is. I do
can
want
read it that way.
The thing is, I don't want to spoil it for people, but also I do want to make that basically post Photoshop Pinaco's face on that one jester cat with the circle. I need someone to talk to. Shoot drugs me. I need someone to talk to. Shoot drugs me. There's a lot to joke about because it is just. That's the thing. I know we're laughing a lot about this, but it is hilarious because it is just such a clusterfuck of problems. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna post unhinged Silent Hill memes.
Later
today.
You only have, I don't know,
45 minutes left.
Yeah.
I need to get getting to it.
And do that.
Yeah. But you can't talk about this game without someone having seen ending 1. You know what? Fuck it. It's 1 week later. Everyone who hasn't finished it by now, it's their fault. Anyway.
Or they could just avoid social media for the time being like we do.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Do you know how many games from years ago I still haven't been spoiled to?
That is fair, but also, I want to point out, remember how when The Last Jedi came out and I just kept being unspoiled for a year until we bought the Blu-ray?
Same.
Yeah, and even then I saw people talk about it on social media. I was just like, no, I'm not looking. If people can't avoid spoilers, it's literally skill issue. I'm sorry, I can do it. Anyway, yeah. See you tomorrow all for round 2 at midnight. Bye.